Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to tonight's top stories, let's head outside and take a look outside our very hazy weather window on this Thursday. Hazy and hot all around north central Washington today. Above that, perfectly blue sky, but boy, we did have that haze. It was socked in this morning and just didn't go anywhere throughout the day today. And before we move on, let's look back at our August. All of those temperatures on the right column in 2022 are record highs for August. So we actually had the hottest August ever recorded here in the Wenatchee area, 91.7 degrees, our average daily high temperature. Also records in Chelan at 91.9, as well as Spokane at almost 90 degrees. Didn't have to tell you, it was a hot August. We've got more hot weather to talk about, and we'll do that coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the news stories we're following for you tonight. A suspected drunk driver crashed a car into a home late Wednesday morning outside Moses Lake. And an inmate who spent the last 10 months in the Chelan County jail allegedly used the facility's phone system for explicit text and video chats with an underage girl. But first, our top story tonight. A 66-year-old Rock Island man suffered what were believed to be life-threatening injuries Tuesday when he jumped from a road grader he was driving. Douglas County Undersheriff Tyler Kale said it's unclear why the man jumped from the privately owned grader into a ditch as it was descending Rock Island Grade Road just after 1 p.m. He said there was no indication there was anything mechanically wrong with the grader. People in a pickup that was following the road grader called 911, then loaded the man into their vehicle and met the law enforcement agencies at Kirby-Billingsley Hydro Park. Kale said the deputies rendered aid until paramedics arrived and transported him to Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee. A suspected drunk driver crashed a car into a home late yesterday morning outside Moses Lake. The Grant County Sheriff's Office said the driver suffered minor injuries and nobody inside the residence was injured. The wreck happened at about 11:30 a.m. at Vandenberg Loop and Halsey Drive in the Larson community. Well, an inmate who spent the last 10 months in the Chelan County jail allegedly used the facility's phone system for explicit text and video chats with an underage girl. 24-year-old Adolfo Israel Torres was arrested last October on charges of selling cocaine, meth, and fentanyl, as well as witness intimidation. Wenatchee police say back in June, Torres used the inmate phone and video system, which is routinely monitored, to carry on sexually explicit interactions with the 17-year-old girl. Police are seeking charges of sexual exploitation and communication with a minor for immoral purposes. Torres faces trial in his original criminal case next month. Well, when we come back, a $1 million grant from the Federal Aviation Administration is on its way to Pangbourne Memorial Airport. Chelan County commissioners have issued more than $900,000 in economic development funds. Owners of small forest parcels now have one-stop online shopping to get assistance from the Washington Department of Natural Resources. And the community will have a chance to thank Grant County Fire District 7 Chief Kirk Shepard and his wife Patricia as the two retire after serving the fire district for more than a half-century combined. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, located on South Wenatchee Ave, has the largest selection of spas and swim spas in town. Stay cool this summer in an artesian swim spa and use it all year long. We enjoy helping families reconnect one spa at a time. Hot tubs are proven to improve sleep and decrease arthritis pain. Our passion is water, so please bring us a water sample, and we will help you diagnose your pool or spa water for free. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, your pool and spa experts.
Get your body moving. Tune in for Vibrant Motion, featuring low-impact aerobics hosted by Connie Townsend. These workouts are great for all ages. Vibrant Motion brought to you by the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activities Center, weekdays on the NCWLIFE channel.
Connect with us on Networked as we introduce you to the people and organizations who are leading innovation in the region. Get inspired, engaged, and networked right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Welcome back. In another news, a $1 million grant from the Federal Aviation Administration is on its way to Pangbourne Memorial Airport. It's designated to pay for the redesign of Pangbourne's main taxiway. The project will widen Taxiway A to 75 feet from its current 50 feet to better accommodate planes used by its client airline, Alaska Air. The airport plans to resurface and realign about 7,000 feet of taxiway, which is deteriorated due to age and use. New lighting will also be installed. The overall project is expected to cost about $17.6 million. Meanwhile, Ephrata Municipal Airport also got about $1.1 million in the round of FAA grants announced on Wednesday to pay for similar runway rehab. Altogether, Washington airports received a total of $17.44 million in federal improvement funds. Chelan County commissioners have issued more than $900,000 in economic development funds for projects including 3 affordable housing developments. It's the first time housing is qualified for grants from the Cascade Public Infrastructure Fund under a new law sponsored last year by State Senator Brad Hawkins. With the commissioners' vote on Tuesday, about $324,000 of that dollar goes to the Housing Authority of Chelan County and the City of Wenatchee, $310,000 to Upper Valley Mend of Leavenworth, and almost $190,000 to the Chelan Valley Housing Trust. Another $100,000 is earmarked for Chelan County Fire District 5 in Manson to build a new fire training center on Wapato Lake Road. Well, owners of small forest parcels now have one-stop online shopping to get assistance from the Washington Department of Natural Resources. DNR created its Landowner Assistance Portal to help private landowners navigate services and keep their forest land healthy and adapted for wildfire. The agency says the single web page helps consolidate all its private forest services in one convenient place. You can visit the portal at the web address shown on your screen. Well, the community will have a chance to thank Grant County Fire District 7 Chief Kirk Shepard and his wife Patricia as the two retire after serving the fire district for more than a half-century combined. The fire district will hold an open house for the couple September 15th at the firehouse in Soap Lake, starting at 2 p.m. Kirk Shepard has been with the fire district for 28 years, the last 24 as chief. Patricia has been the district secretary for the past 26 years. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
My name is John Volan, and I'm running to be your next district court judge in Chelan County. It's work I already do. In addition to my private law practice, I serve as a judge pro tem. My experience from the bench has informed my fair and just approach to the law and earned me the respect and endorsements of my legal peers. This fall, vote for experience, fairness, and compassion. Vote John Volan for Chelan County District Court Judge.
Paid for by the committee to elect John Volan for District Court Judge.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.
It's a little scary at first, right? You're just throwing money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand and Succession wines to North Central Washington. There's a huge market here and market potential that NCWLIFE is able to help us capture, spread who we are, and tell the world about what Succession does, and they are a great avenue for that.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight we meet Bubba the dog.
I'm Jenny. I'm the Animal Behavior Coordinator here at Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. And today I have with me my friend Bubba. Bubba's been here for a little while, and we're not quite sure why, because he overall, one, he's super cute, and two, he's a really awesome dog. He's a pretty chill dog. He likes to go on walks, he likes to sniff, smell things, he loves being outside, but he also loves being inside, hanging out, just chilling. He will go outside on turf here at the shelter, but as soon as he's done his business, he likes to come back into his bed and hang out. He does go to playgroup with a kind of select group of female dogs. His best friends right now are Isadora and Roxy, and they're a little bit of a stronger female personality. He seems to like them just fine. Overall, though, Bubba is just a fun guy. He's super laid back. He's a great companion. So we hope somebody comes in and discovers, what a good dog he is. Yeah.
The Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and closed 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for quiet hour. Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
All right, let's take a look now at your North Central Washington weather forecast. And it was a hazy, smoky day all across North Central Washington, especially right here in the Wenatchee Valley. This shot looking up towards the upper valley. And boy, you can just see the dense smoke hanging right along the horizon for most of the day. You could really smell it this morning. Not as bad this afternoon. And let's go back. We talked about this at the top of the newscast. August record setter here in the Wenatchee area. Also Chelan. Wenatchee, we averaged 91.7 degrees for the month of August. That makes it the hottest all-time August here in the Wenatchee area. Chelan, you came in at 91.9 degrees. And I'll tell you what, September 1st today, didn't get much cooler, that's for sure. We did see that haze, but also plenty of sunshine up there to really get our temperatures up. 97 out there this afternoon, and that is 15 degrees above 82, which is normal for this time of year. We flirted with that record high. It was set in 1987 at 101 degrees. No wonder we got to 97. We started the day at 71 this morning. 57 is our normal low, and our record low temperature, 44 degrees, set in 1999. Sunset now at 6:20, or sunrise rather, and sunset is at 7:41. Let's take a look at those Friday temperatures kicking off our long Labor Day weekend. And it's going to be hot, folks, even hotter than today. 102 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, 101 for Quincy tomorrow. Wenatchee, we're going to flirt with 100 degrees, thinking about 99. Even normally cool Lake Wenatchee, 91 degrees tomorrow. Omak, Okanagan, Tenasket, you're going to see a cooker as well tomorrow at 101. Taking a look at tonight, we will enjoy mostly clear skies, but that widespread haze will stick around. That ridge still up and over the Pacific Northwest. Going to be mild tonight with low temperatures somewhere in the upper 60s. Getting you into that Friday. Morning haze giving way to hot and sunny conditions in the afternoon. We'll see high temperatures near 100 degrees. And then keep an eye on a low pressure area to our northwest. It's going to slide into the Dakotas and into central Montana. And that's going to kick up our winds on Saturday and bring us much cooler temperatures. We're talking highs on Saturday in the upper 80s throughout central and eastern Washington. That's going to feel pretty nice. For Sunday, getting into the meat of our Labor Day weekend, mostly sunny and warmer. Man, should just be a beautiful day Sunday with highs in the low 90s. And for Labor Day, not much change. High pressure building back in, bringing that ridge back over the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see sunshine. Temperatures mild in the upper 80s for our Monday, so a perfect day to get outdoors and enjoy your family on Monday. For Tuesday, sunny and warm once again. We're going to see high temperatures near 90, but notice this area of low pressure. This will be a player as we make our way into the middle of the work week. By Wednesday, sunny. We're going to see some breezy conditions. Here's an area of low pressure here, spinning counterclockwise. Clockwise for this high, and in between we're going to see breezy conditions with highs on Wednesday, cooler in the mid-80s. Let's take a look now at that 7-day forecast. Tonight, 66 degrees, 99 tomorrow. So take all the necessary precautions if you're outside tomorrow. 68 overnight, and then that cool down as we get you into the Labor Day weekend. 88 on Saturday, 92 and sunny on Sunday. And boy, Labor Day, doesn't that look nice? Sunny, a little bit cooler with a high of 87. Back to 90 on Tuesday with sunshine. And then as we get you into Wednesday, we are going to see sunny skies and cooler temperatures with highs by midweek right around 84. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Dan Kuntz and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
Raising a family may have seemed overwhelming to your parents, but they weren't. Coach, teacher, life guide, caregiver. Family takes care of family. And as the circle of life continues, you now are their caregiver. It may seem overwhelming, but we're here to help you find the support services necessary so you can provide quality care to your elders.
Call Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington at 1-800-572-4459.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
Hi, I'm Kerry Condata, host of the 12th District TV show right here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're available 5 times a week on air and also at ncwlife.com streaming. You can even find our archives for older shows. We cover business and politics like nobody else. from an insider's perspective, someone who's been self-employed for 30 years and in the legislature for 16 years. You'll get it all right here every week on the 12th District. Won't you join us?
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
Happy first day of September, sports fans. Julio Rodriguez and Ty France, back-to-back home runs in the third inning, and they just cruised from there. Mariners playing really good, complete the three-game sweep of Detroit this afternoon. The final was 7-0. Beautiful day at Comerica Park, by the way. The Mariners won for the sixth time in the seventh game. In 7 games, the Tigers shut out for the 18th time this season, and thank goodness Logan Gilbert finally got a victory. He'd gone winless in his previous 9 starts. Logan held Detroit to 2 hits and a walk. He struck out 9 in 6 innings. The last time Logan Gilbert won a game was back on July 5th. The M's now head to Cleveland for a 3-game weekend series with the Guardians, and they head home on Labor Day to begin one of the longest homestands of the year when the White Sox come to town on Monday. That was today. Last night, Abraham Toro hit a huge go-ahead 2-run home run in the 7th inning, and the Mariners held on for a 5-3 victory. That was last night at Comerica Park. Toro, who was just recalled from AAA Tacoma on Tuesday, he had 2 hits. Eugenio Suarez also had a home run. Here are your highlights from last night.
He said that'll bring up first baseman Ty France.
Goes after a high fastball. That's a rare whiff well up above the zone for France.
Right fielder Mitch Haniger, 1 on, 1 away, no score, top of the first inning.
Got him. Back-to-back punch-outs from Tyler Alexander here in the first.
2 outs for the Mariners here in the top of the first inning. And that'll bring up third baseman Eugenio Suarez. 3-0 pitch to Suarez. Swung on and a fly ball into right field and deep. Reyes going back to the 1. He tracked to the wall, looks up, and goodbye baseball. Eugenio Suarez with a 2-out, 2-run opposite field home run to right. And just like that, the Mariners lead the Tigers 2-0 here in the top of the first inning. Eugenio going the other.
Haas finds a wide open right side. It works a base hit out of it. Eric Haas, catcher tonight for the Tigers, the leadoff single.
Here's the pitch. Inside, and that grazes Carpenter, hit by a pitch, and the Tigers have runners at first and second with nobody out. They had 2 on with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning, and Marco was able to get out of trouble. So that'll bring up Jamer Candelario. The stretch, and he delivers low and inside in the dirt. The ball gets between the wickets of Cal Raleigh all the way to the backstop. A wild pitch. And both runners advance. Haas to third, and Carpenter down to second base. Pitch. Swinging a line shot over the head of Frazier into left field for a hit. That's going to score. Haas over to third goes Carpenter. Candelario with a base hit to left field, drives in a run, and it's now the Mariners 2 and the Tigers 1. So now the Tigers have runners at first and third with nobody out. Mariners hanging on to a 2-1 lead, and the batter will be second baseman Willie Castro.
Big bouncer up the middle. Frazier cuts it off, a little flip to Toro. They get Candelario there at second. However, Gary Carpenter scores, and this game is now tied at 2.
For Marco Gonzalez, he can't anchor on what's happening. Obviously, you've given up 2 runs. You've missed some pitches, given up some hits.
A couple of singles, a hit batter, and a fielder's choice. Second hit batter, that's up and in. And the helmet comes off Riley Green. Out to right field, it backs Haniger up. Now with the head of steam, makes the catch. Meanwhile, Castro tags and advances to third. There's out number 2, lengthy at bat there for Victor Reyes.
So here is shortstop Javier Baez.
Line drive, and it's caught on a dive by who else? Eugenio Suarez. This is out to the gap in right center field. Touches down for a base hit, rolls to the base of the wall. Frazier to second. He makes the turn, headed for third without the helmet, a headlong slide. And Adam Frazier is safe with a 7th inning triple.
And the tying run is 90 feet away for the Mariners here, top of the 7th, and a 3-2 Detroit lead. That's huge. Here's Toro, switch hitter, infield. He drives this one deep to right. That baby's leaving the yard. A 2-run homer, Abraham Toro. And the Mariners have a 4-3 lead.
A 7th inning lead in the blink of an eye. France, base is loaded. Here comes the payoff. It is outside for ball 4. The Mariners get an insurance run on a bases loaded 9th inning walk.
And now the Tigers have the tying run on at first base. And here comes Javier Baez.
This guy's dangerous. He is a big-time free swinger.
He is.
This is not over, man.
He's scary.
Yeah.
Winning run at the plate, 2 outs. The 1-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and it's over. The Mariners win it by a score of 5-3 over.
Again, that was from last night's victory. Marco Gonzalez looked pretty good. He allowed just 3 runs in 7 hits in 6 innings. Paul Sewald, by the way, got the save, and that was last night. Scott Service, by the way, a milestone. Wednesday night's game, his 1,000th as the manager of the Seattle Mariners. Only Lou Piniella has managed more games. Well, among the plethora of moves on the Seahawks roster yesterday, the Seahawks re-signed that guy, cornerback Justin Coleman. Now, that gives the Seahawks 7 cornerbacks on their roster, but only 5 of them are healthy. For one thing, Artie Burns, he's out with a pulled groin. That ain't fun. And Sidney Jones IV has a concussion. Coach Pete Carroll gave us an update on Jones's condition.
Sidney's a really adept guy. You know, he knows his stuff. He's really a smart player. He's meticulous about his work habits and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about that part of it. But, you know, you can get rusty after a couple weeks and not going at the tempo that you know, we play at. Practice is going to be important for him. And so hopefully we can get him back out here with some reps.
You probably noticed running back Ken Walker III has seen limited playing time. He's got a hernia. And doctors say when you have a hernia, you probably shouldn't play football.
Ken, you know, this is a really uncharted territory for him and for us, too, in that regard, that, you know, what he's coming back from. He feels way better. He's moving around. He's throwing the football around today. It's just going to be one day at a time. I told him I'd start punching him in the stomach here pretty soon, you know, a couple days from now to get him ready. So.
And once more, a reminder, our fall sports schedule for high school sports begins tomorrow. Looking forward to it. We'll be at Eastmont High School as the Wildcats take on the Meade Panthers. Grant, you will have the call alongside my brother Eric. Grant will be getting paid. Eric won't. We'll take to the air at 6:45 with the kickoff at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Have a great Thursday, and those are just some of the games that people are playing. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. And I'll pay, let's see. I'll buy you dinner. How about that? Let's take a look now at that 7-day forecast before we let you go tonight. Kind of a roller coaster as far as temperatures go. Not for tomorrow, though. We're going to see 99 degrees and sunny. And then we'll dip down into the upper 80s Saturday, back into the low 90s on Sunday, dipping back down into the mid to upper 80s on your Labor Day Monday. Should be a great day to get outdoors and enjoy the beautiful weather. For Tuesday, sunny and warm with a high of 90 degrees, and then we will cool down in earnest on Wednesday, sunny and 84. And I'll tell you what, folks, beyond that, it looks like Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next weekend, we might be talking highs only around 70 to 75 degrees. So we'll have to see about that. And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website, NCWLIFE.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@NCWLIFE.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for being with us, and have a great night.
The NCW Life channel offers marketing packages that help you build your brand and sell your products and services. From traditional TV ads to targeted digital campaigns, let us help you build your customer base. Call NCW Life channel today.
Watch Vibrant Living, brought to you by the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. Find out about programs and activities for ages 50 and over, and meet amazing seniors who contribute to our community. New episodes Sundays at 1:30 p.m., replayed throughout the week on the NCW Life channel.
NCW Life really does a great job of exposing our brand. It's a little scary at first, right? You're just throwing money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. There's a huge market here and market potential, and they are a great avenue for that.
Be sure to tune in each weeknight for sports during the NCW Life Evening News.
If it's the Mariners, the Seahawks, or any of our local teams, I'll be sure to cover the latest right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.